Let us put ourselves in the presence of the divine flow of grace that is all around us. Let us sit in such a way that we can tangibly feel this, and not only around us, but penetrating the very pores of the body into the innermost depths of the soul. You can prepare a frame of mind that is fully open to divine grace by chanting the primordial mantra Om. And if you have a mantra of your own, you can chant that. Chanting will be silently. In repeating this mantra, let us feel that it is the sound embodiment of everything that is divine, the full totality of being, rising up from the solar plexus all the way up to the top of the head and overflowing. We begin our mental recitation now. In this recitation of our mantra, mentally repeated, let us fill ourselves with divine bliss. For the foundation of everything is bliss. And there has never been any separation from this. No more than you can separate the tree from its roots. How is it then that we feel a separation? Let us imagine this separation to be a kind of barrier around us. Let us feel that divine grace is dissolving this barrier completely, so that we feel omnipresence of this divine manifests itself as divine energy everywhere. And at its simplest and most causal, this divine is the harmony of pure energy. This primordial sound, Om, is the sound embodiment of this totality. Let our minds and hearts be filled with this divine presence. And we can imagine in the depths of our being that representative of the pure intellect, the heart within, from where we feel the totality, the perennial nature of fullness. Now, sometimes we can simply feel it, but at other times we have to visualize it. Just visualize it as the source of divine light, the source of intelligence and consciousness everywhere, that manifests itself in varying forms, with varying identities, that we call our universe. It's not the only universe, for way beyond in all directions there are unseen dimensions, infinite in number. To this infinity, we wish to spread the manifested light of love and peace and harmony, wishing the world and dispensing compassion, goodwill, and holiness in all directions, asserting, may all beings be happy, may all beings be peaceful, may all beings be blissful, may all beings have the qualities of strength, truth, goodness, love, harmony. Let all beings access their own inner wisdom, this to the three worlds, the world of what we might call this earth, this observable environment, and that world which is way beyond all of our concepts, and that interspace in between. To these three worlds, we make our salutation and offer our beaming love. This environment in which we are seated is charged with divine energy. It manifests as thoughts and feelings, impressions, movement, the instrumentation of a body, a physical combination from the elements, and a subtle mind. Let us, in this sitting, understand that there are no expectations of us. We don't have to go and do anything. Simply sitting in the divine presence with the awareness of divine presence is enough. We accept every feeling that comes. We accept every feeling physical. We accept every feeling emotional. We accept the sensation of being seated. And we accept the divine grace flows through as physical operation, like a machine being operated by an operator. Our first impulse, therefore, will be to develop and express a feeling of thankfulness as we become aware of this physical body seated. Now we become aware of the objects that we may be looking at. In the case of this meditation, we are viewing an altar. The altar has pictures and symbols of divine teachers. These are great lights that shine for the welfare of all beings, without distinction of caste or creed, without judgments, without criticisms. We adopt the same attitude in looking at the field that we call the mind. We say it's a field because an area, as it were, of activities. It may be that this mind is full of the activities of your day. It might be that all these memories of today and reviewings of today contain scenes of people and our relationship to them, of various places and scenes. of events. All of these we need to register as in the world of waves. And while they seem to be physical, our memory of them is mental. Let us observe all these waves without trying to change them or criticize them, accepting all of them without judgment, allowing them simply to be there, to enter, to dwell, and also to leave. And the current which is flowing as this thought is divine, subtle energy. It belongs to a cosmic mind. After some time, we might observe that these comings and goings in the mental frame become more subdued, become less. And we are also simultaneously aware that there is a single observer that watches these things. And this observer is not an objective observer, it is the subject. It is I at the most fundamental, deepest level. Let us be more aware of our own awareness. And as we do that, all waves seem to settle until only awareness is left. Now we take as our theme pilgrimage. In order to do this, we have to set up a scene. Let us imagine that before us is a winding road. Around us, hills, summer vegetation, wildflowers, and lavender. And the sun is warm and shining, and the wind is warm and pleasant. Where is our destination? We shouldn't worry about this for the time being, simply because in our walking we are enjoying not only the movement, but also all the scenes. We know that if we deviate in any way, we will not reach our destination, but we are also not in a hurry. Let us feel that the path that is set for us is a divinely designed path given to us to assist us on our journey. That the urge to travel is that same urge that provides the way. And that same being that gives us the urge, same being that gives us the way, is the divine way that says, I am the way. And around us is only beauty, goodness. Around us is a non-demanding nature. And we do not complain about the ups and downs of the road, simply admiring the beauty and mountains even in the distance. And as we explore the road and the possibility of a destination where pure wisdom is found, pure knowledge is found, absolute, where pure being is there, we realize that this goal is our own fundamental nature. And we realize that all the flora and fauna around us is a combination of subtle and beautiful waves, oscillating, vacillating in various colors and shapes, even appearing as the eyes that see and the ears that hear, the taste in the mouth, the scent in the nose, the pressure on the skin, the radiance around, all a combination of divine waves that appear to us as a beautiful sky, clouds, sensations of warmth, and we are pleased because this scene before us is one of delight. And as we understand its combinations, it increases our delight. And as these waves settle more and more, we are getting closer to our inner destination. And as these waves become increasingly more and more subtle, we are experiencing more and more bliss. And as we enter into this bliss, like entering into the brightest sunshine, tasting the sweetest nectar, enjoying the beauty of all beauties, we come to a point of fullness. Fullness we cannot add to, fullness we cannot take away from. That fullness is like being in an ocean which is infinite and purely blissful. And as we dive deep into this, the whole relative world surrenders itself in a state of dissolution, as this bliss is the bliss of reality. Let us enjoy the sensation, as it were, of this deep divine bliss. You will notice that this bliss is a bliss of silence, that this bliss has a peace that passes all comprehension. It is this bliss which is our own true nature. It is the bliss of pure being that has the capacity to become also. It is this bliss that we find all around us. And when we do not notice it, it is because we put a barrier of separation. A tree cannot separate itself from the root. A tree is not independent from the root. These manifestations of I and my and me and you and this and that, these are all because there is a root. And we can assert, I am the root, I am the divine, I am immortal, I am infinite. I am one without a second. I am bliss absolute. And if we wish, we can come away thinking, imagining that we are on a pilgrim journey, not to find something, but to enjoy. That this experience of pure being carry over to our walking, waking experience, transforming the way we feel and think, and transforming all who encounter the divine light that is our own divine nature. So that inherently and always we will feel. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be blissful. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace be unto all.